God has to immediately send me back down onto this ghetto planet so I can try one more time. So hello to all my cherry bombs. It is me, Cherry, and I'm back with another story time for you guys. And today's story is a short story, but it's crazy. Oh my, y'all, the ghetto. It is really, Earth is ghetto. I am ready to cancel my subscription and just go live on the moon by myself because it's ghetto here. It's very ghetto and I'm tired. But anyway, so you guys, if it is your first time seeing me, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so that more people can find my content. You're gonna want to give it a thumbs up even more after you listen to this crazy freaking story, and turn on your post notifications because I am sporadic AF with how I post, and if you don't have them on, you will 100% probably miss me. As well as all my social medias will be linked down below. Add me, I'm pretty active on them. And let's get right into this freaking story. This was so ghetto. So the other day I went down the street to the beauty supply store that is by my crib in Brooklyn, New York. So I walked down there and the beauty supply store is not open. It was Sunday. I don't know why I thought that they were going to be open on a Sunday, but anyway, so they're not open. So I turn around and I'm walking back to another store that is even closer to me because I'm hoping that they will have what it is I'm looking for. It's a Family Dollar that's close to me or whatever. So anyway, so I turn around, I cross the street, I'm walking past, how would I want to explain this? I'm walking... Okay, so anybody who lives in New York is probably familiar with Atlantic Avenue, and the way that it is, it's like a kind of like a highway type deal, or what I call it, a highway? It's a very busy road. It's a big road anyway. So I'm walking alongside parallel to Atlantic, and because of the way that Atlantic is, when, like, you know, there will be like stores or gas stations or whatever on the side, so you can turn off of the highway into the store parking lot or into like a gas station or whatever it is that you're turning onto, or into like just the other roads or whatever. So I'm walking along this main road and I'm passing this gas station that I pass every day to and from because it's literally right by my crib. I have to pass it to get to and from. So I'm walking through the driveway part of the gas station, right? I'm literally walking, like, y'all know how like you'll be on one side of the sidewalk driveway and then you'll continue onto the other side of the sidewalk. So I am in the driveway crossing to the other part of the sidewalk so I can just keep walking. This man whips his car around, like he's leaving the gas station. He whips his car around and almost hits me in the driveway. I'm not in the street, no nothing. I'm walking to get to the other side of the sidewalk. So he almost hits me. So naturally I look over and I'm like, I kind of make a face because I'm like, damn, like, I didn't even say damn. I literally just made a face, but my face is like, damn, you almost hit me. So I look over kind of like, and I proceed, you know, that's all I did. I look over, I don't even say nothing. I'm not even cussing him out. Normally I would have the time of day, but today I was like, you know what, it's whatever. I make my face and I keep walking. Didn't do nothing crazy, right, y'all? He proceeds to roll down his window and start cursing me the entire fuck out. So I turn around because ain't shit, sweet little baby, what's up? I don't like that. So I turn around, and honestly, looking back on it, this was really stupid because I'm a woman, I'm by myself. There's this particular area, I stay in Brownsville, you know, it is what it is. I stay in Brownsville, but that particular street, I'm not gonna say like it's a sketchy street, but no, it actually is, because when you walk down that particular part of Atlantic, there is nothing, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, people will park trucks over there, or like they'll park cars over there, but there's nothing really on that street. So it's not busy. So I was the only person on that street at the time. I'm keep in mind I'm right still by the gas station, but once you go on the side of this other building that's beside the gas station, nobody can really see you back there. So it was not in my best interest to start trying to curse this man out. So I'm thinking about that. So I turn around and I proceed to start to curse him out, but then I realize, like, you are really, like, you need to chill. You're by yourself. This man could have anything in his car. He might be crazy, whatever. So I just turn around and I'm like, I think I had said to him, I might have said something like, what the fuck is wrong with you, whatever. And then I proceed to keep walking, because by this time I'm on the other side of the sidewalk. So he almost hits me. I stop in front of his car and I give him a look, and then I proceed to keep walking to the other side of the sidewalk. He's cursing me out from the driver's side. But by this time I'm on the passenger side, because I'm on the sidewalk, okay? So I say my little 1-2 and I keep walking. So I'm walking probably another 3 or 4 steps, and I hear behind me wheels of a car, and I can clearly hear, like, the wheels, motor, everything. I hear a car directly behind me. Mind you, Atlantic is, there are cars parked on the curb of the sidewalk. So it's the sidewalk that I'm on, it's cars parked along the sidewalk, and then it's Atlantic. So if I'm alongside Atlantic, that's a whole ass highway, I should not hear a car right directly behind me. I should hear the cars passing off to my side because they're going down motherfucking Atlantic. But no, what do I hear? A car directly fucking behind me on my heels. So I turn around, because at first it take me a couple seconds to even register what's going on. I turn around, y'all. This man has proceeded to drive his entire fucking car onto the sidewalk, because this particular one is wide, so it's big enough to where you can get a whole car on it. So he drives his entire car on the sidewalk, rolls up behind me, and proceeds to try to run me over for having, I guess, the audacity to say something to him about the fact that he almost hit me with his fucking car. So I hear this and I turn around and I see a whole entire car on the sidewalk behind me. Like, he really rolled up on me type shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn around, and that's literally what I said. I said, what the fuck? And I turn around and I'm just like, is it that deep? It's really that deep? He like, yeah, bitch, it's that deep. I'll get out the car and fight you right now. I'm like, so you, like, do you feel empowered that you're threatening to fight a woman, like, that's by herself on the street? Like, do you feel like, oh my god, like, you're that nigga? Like, what are you getting out of that? Like, what are you gonna get out of that? You already now at this point have almost hit me with your car twice. First off, you're a punk ass pussy ass bitch, because if you really wanted to, you dead ass could have hit me. I'm glad you didn't, but you really could have. If you really wanted to, if you was really about that shit, if you weren't just doing a whole bunch of this, you would have hit my ass. Because if it was me, bitch, I would have hit you, you peon ass bitch. But anyway, he proceeds to roll up behind me, whatever. So I'm like, is it that deep? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally flabbergasted as to why there's a whole entire car behind me on my heels on the fucking sidewalk, because I had the nerve, I guess, the gall to say something about the fact that you almost fucking whipped your fucking car into me. So in your head it registers to cuss me out and then try to run me over again? Like, what the oh my god, y'all. Literally, New Yorkers are a different type of crazy, and it is wild to me that as a woman we have to worry about men shooting us because we say no to their advances, trying to hit us with cars because we make a face at them for almost hitting us with a fucking car. That walking alone, it's just, as a woman, the shit that you have to worry about, the shit that you can lose your life over, is crazy to me, because it's the dumbest fucking shit. Imagine my obituary saying, and honestly, what would it even have really said? Because who would have known the story as to why I got run over on a whole ass sidewalk? How do you even explain that? Imagine being killed because you had the audacity to say something to somebody because they almost hit you with the car, so they decided to proceed to run you over on the sidewalk. How do you even explain that? How do I go to God's heavenly gates and explain that stupid ass shit is why I'm there? I'm gonna need a redo. Like, if that would have been the way that I got taken out, y'all, I need a whole redo. Like, I refuse. Like, I refuse. God has to immediately send me back down onto this ghetto planet so I can try one more time. Like, immediately. Like, and I mean, like, I would have to die and only be dead for like a couple seconds, because I would need to retry in the same body, in the same, I would need to finish off this life, because I would not be satisfied with that being the reason to why I got offed. There's no fucking way. That's so dumb. The reasons why people are willing to take a whole life are literally dumb as hell. It's slow. It's gotta be slowness, mental illness at its finest. It's gotta be. So anyway, I just got off on a tangent, but so I am like, you know, is it that deep? He's like threatening to come fight me. So at this point, I walk out into Atlantic. There are cars coming and everything, but I walk into Atlantic just so, like, not dead ass like where the cars are coming, but just on the other side of the parked cars, because I'm like, yo, this man just tried to hit me with his car, so let me get off the sidewalk, because clearly I'm no longer safe on the sidewalk, because we tried to run people over on the sidewalk now for dumbass shit. So let me get off the sidewalk. I'm safer in the highway at this point. At least I know them cars are coming. Like, the fuck? So I walk around another car, and he proceeds to back his stupid ass up. Now you have to back up off this fucking sidewalk, because he was considerably like a ways on the sidewalk. And then you have to back up and then proceed to then come back around and go on the highway. Like, but by then, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I was really shaken up. I was so confused and so shaken up that I couldn't even like get it into my head to even look for this man's license plate, because I was just so in shock that he tried to run me the fuck over. What is wrong with y'all? Like, literally, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? So yeah, you guys, after that, I proceeded to go into the store. I called one of my friends. I think she was probably busy, so that friend didn't answer, so I called another friend, and I'm just telling her what happened, because I'm just like, I'm just so, like, my adrenaline is running. I'm still so in shock, because this man just tried to kill me for no fucking reason, because I don't know him, never seen him a day in my life. He threatened to fight me and tried to hit me with his car. Like, how do you process that? Like, I literally am just like, how do I process this right now? So I'm in the store, I'm on the phone with my friend, and I'm just like, yo, like, I'm literally, she wasn't there, but I'm like, literally, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what just happened? Because I can't even, I just literally could not contemplate what had just transpired. But yeah, so anyway, so she ended up, she was like, you know what, because like she's from here, so she was like, that's New York, people are crazy as fuck here. I'm glad you did not continue to argue with him, because he might have, like, he literally could have done anything to me, you guys. He could have had a gun in the car. Clearly he was willing to go there, so it's like, he could have a gun in the car, he could have shot me, he could have came out of the car with, you know, and stabbed me up. There's no telling. Or he could have just, I don't know, well, he could have proceeded to keep trying to run me over, because by then I had put something in between us. But it's just, there's no telling. So yeah, long story short, people are crazy as fuck. I really hope that nobody has to experience that same thing. I don't know why I even went through that. What, like, I don't understand that moment even now. I literally don't understand that moment. It was stupid as fuck. And let me stop cussing so much. Y'all, literally, I was so pissed in that moment. I literally was just thinking, I'm like, yo, if this man gets out of his car and tries to fight me, if he doesn't have a gun, because I carry a taser around with me, I don't give a fuck, I carry a taser. Y'all are crazy, and clearly I need it, and honestly, as soon as I can, I'm getting my gun permit, because y'all will not be playing my life over no dumb ass shit. But I literally was in my head like, if he gets out of his car, I'm gonna tase the fuck out of him, and I'm just gonna have to hope that puts him down, and I'm gonna have to start swinging. We was just gonna have to go there. I was just gonna be back there, and just like literally, honestly, I know I say this so jokingly, but I was really scared. I honestly was so scared. It was just me by myself. So imagine me by myself trying to defend myself against a grown ass man. Thank God I carry a taser, but it's like, I've seen videos where the tasers don't even put them out. So who's to say that even would have really been like my saving grace, you know? So yeah, it just sucks to know that people are that reckless and that wild and that willing to do dumb ass shit to people over literally nothing. Yeah, wild. So that is my story. You guys, please be safe out here. Honestly, sometimes you just need to swallow your ego and don't argue back with people, because you just really don't know what people are capable of. Honestly, I know that it sucks. I know it makes you feel just defenseless, because I felt very defenseless in that moment. I felt very uncomfortably vulnerable and helpless, and it just pissed me off that I even had to feel that. But please be safe in these streets. People are crazy. And yeah, I hope you guys don't experience anything as dumb, as literally pointless and dumb as I just did. So yeah, you guys, that's my story. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Turn on post notifications, follow me and all my social medias down below, and I am out.